Okay, as many of you know, I've been reporting on iPhone signal strength problems since I got my first iPhone 3G, and Apple had a problem with that phone, and it related to AT&T's towers and the way that the phone communicated with the towers with software, which they sorted. They sorted it out. But I have an iPhone 4 now. I've already left a video on this subject, and I just read an article which infuriates me. What I'm watching happening is you've got this amazing product, the iPhone 4. I mean, this thing is great. The processor's great. The screen is unbelievable. If you work for Droid or Google and you want to badmouth the iPhone, you got to find this signal strength problem as a way of poo-pooing it because the device is really amazingly good. That being said, the design flaw in the antenna, which is now admitted by Apple as an inconvenience, and you have to hold the phone differently and all of this is just a PR blitz on the part of Apple to cover up a major design flaw, a complete screw-up. God, they can't admit at a time when everybody's going out to pick up these iPhones, they can't possibly admit that they did such an unbelievably poor job of engineering the phone part of the iPhone. It's a disgrace that they allowed this to happen. They should be giving away these bumpers for free if it solves the problem. The latest information that came out in this article today is that, well, it's not a problem with the antenna and it's not a problem with the reception, it's a problem with the algorithm of how the reception bars are calculated. And Apple just didn't have that right, because they just haven't had any experience with signal bars. So they're saying, okay, this loss of signal is not actually happening, it's just you have loss of signal in your area, but you think you have 5 bars and it's not correct. Okay, this is hooey. Anybody that believes this is an idiot. Okay, this is a public relations ploy that they've had a week to figure out how to position this so that they don't have to admit that it's a problem. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a software fix and don't worry about it. Listen, I use my iPhone, I use it in 5-bar areas, I use it in 2-bar areas, I use it in 0-bar areas. And whenever I have data connectivity and I touch the lower left hand of the phone, which you do to hold the phone, you do it all the time. You hold it in your left hand, you touch it with your right hand. You touch that antenna. I'm touching it right now because I'm shooting the video, and my signal bars go to 0 and the reception goes to 0. It's not a signal bar issue. If I take my hand off and I wait 5 seconds, it reconnects to the network as if I plugged in the antenna. This is a major design flaw that relates to hardware. This is not some sort of a software workaround, whatever. And now Apple's saying, oh, you have 30 days to return it. And the bottom line is, the iPhone is worth it, even with this disgraceful flaw. It's worth it. It's a great product. The screen is great. The video is great. The photos are great. The processor is great. The design of the unit looks terrific. But it's a disgrace, and they blew it. Let's just get that out in the open. The antenna is flawed, the hardware is flawed, and they're just trying to cover their asses. It's a disgrace. Okay? Is it worth it? You bet. Am I returning it? Absolutely not. Okay, there you go.